Assalamu alaikum everyone, Eid Mubarak. I hope you guys are having a good time with your family, friends or whoever you're celebrating Eid with this year. And also of course if you're celebrating today or tomorrow, that's also a confusion that we all go through every single Eid. So anyway, whenever you're celebrating, I wanted to make this little video about what I'm feeling Eid is about and how I have been taught through my culture and religion, and what I'm questioning about celebrating Eid. So those of you who follow me know that a very close friend of mine passed away a couple of days back, and I was having this battle within myself and questioning myself if I should be celebrating Eid, because coming from, like I said, the culture and the religious background and upbringing, I've always been told that, you know, when somebody's passed away, you don't celebrate, and you don't celebrate just Eid, but you don't really necessarily celebrate birthdays either, and you kind of do it like a little low-key, right? And I was just thinking, sitting with that thought, would it be disrespectful to this friend of mine who's passed away that I dress up and things like that? I was questioning all these things, that what I've been taught, and I realized that something very profound shifted within me as I asked these questions, because it's all about asking, right? And then you get the answers for them. So I'm assuming, as most of us, like I was told that it is out of respect that you don't celebrate, or people don't feel like celebrating, right? But what if we've actually taken it completely wrong, in the sense that it's out of respect that we don't celebrate, but what about out of love? Would you not celebrate their life? Would they be here and want you not to celebrate? So my heart said, what would she want from you? What would make her happy, Humna? If you truly love her, would she want respect, or does she want love from you? What is it that you can still continue to give her even after she's gone? And I thought about it, and I thought I'd rather give her love, because that's what I would choose to or want to give her. And how do I show her love? Is by wearing the earrings she gifted me. And last year when Eid happened, she wore a lime yellow colored kurta shalwar, and I saw it in one of her pictures, and my heart went like, I love the color so much, and I thought to myself, you know, I want to get one of those. I want to get yellow for Eid also. I did not realize that would happen just the next Eid, and so she inspired me to wear yellow, which I rarely wear. I mean, I wear yellow, but not as much with this much intention. So by remembering her and bringing that joy in my life, that, you know, at least I was blessed with her companionship or her friendship or her time in this lifetime, which taught me so much to value my own life. So I couldn't just not celebrate her or the moments I've had with her. So she was a blessing in my life, and by celebrating her, by thinking of her and doing that what she would have loved me to do, I'm in a way remembering her and sharing more love towards her, even when she's crossed over into the next realm. Now, sitting with that thought, I was going deeper and deeper in the conversations, and what came next was slightly mind-blowing. I heard Alamia say, Humna, who do you really celebrate when you celebrate Eid? And I said, I don't know who I celebrate, but I know what I'm celebrating. I'm usually celebrating the blessings that you've gifted me on my life, and feel gratitude towards you, and share food that you've given, you know, with family, friends, and take care of myself and all that. You know, Eid is all about that sort of stuff. And it said, do you celebrate what I've given you, or do you celebrate me? I sat there for this moment where I said, celebrating you. I never thought of celebrating you. I was only celebrating that what you've given me. And in that moment I realized, oh my God, the whole idea of Eid is to celebrate that entity, that being, that universe, that magic, this whole planet or the galaxy or the whole, you know, solar system, is to celebrate that what is everything and anything and nothing, is to celebrate that. It's not about celebrating just the blessings. Of course it is that blessings, but it is about celebrating him, or as my daughter says, her. And so my brain just shifted and I thought, oh my God. So if you've lost someone, that has nothing to do with celebrating God, celebrating world, celebrating the magic. That what has happened is the reality of our life. We cannot deny what has happened or the loss, the pain that we feel. But that pain is not connected to God. Regardless, we have to celebrate, because celebrating him is ibadat. And to say that I'm not going to celebrate Eid this year because I lost somebody that I loved is saying that it's like confused, that I wasn't even celebrating her, going or not going. And how did that make me forget the whole concept of Eid, that we celebrate Eid because we celebrate the being that created us. And so it kind of just made me remove myself from the reality of where I was and go deeper within my being and connect to that source energy and say, oh my God, to celebrate you is to celebrate her and is to celebrate myself. And so by choosing not to celebrate, I'm not celebrating her, and I'm not celebrating myself, and I'm not celebrating my creator. And by celebrating, I am doing my ibadat. By celebrating, I am sharing love. By celebrating Eid, I am actually making an effort to show that I am so grateful to be a creation of that which only creates beauty, which is beauty. And so when we are celebrating that source energy, that creator of us, we have to celebrate Eid regardless of how we feel in ourselves. Because that sadness or pain or loss that we have gone through, in that loss, in that pain, in that agony, in that emotional breakage, we have to celebrate as a way of ibadat to him, not to that what has been taken away or given to us. That is something we have to be grateful. We have to celebrate that being in all of our situations. It's not we choose that we're happy and that's why we're going to celebrate Eid, or if we're sad then we're not going to celebrate Eid. Eid is celebrating God. Eid is celebrating Allah. And so how can it be based on or connected or attached to a person or a gain or a loss? Because it's Allah. And it just changed my... That is what he is telling us, is that whatever emotions that you are going through or whatever situation you are going through, I am above it all. I am above and beyond it all. I am deep within you. So don't confuse Eid with a situation based in your physical realm. Eid is something that we celebrate to acknowledge the love that our Creator has for us, is what my understanding is. And it might not make sense to anybody, but to me, this is the only truth. That we constantly have been making our possessions or our blessings more important and forgetting the one giving it to us. The moment you change and shift your attention to that being, you shift in yourself, and the attachments from this world just kind of become so much lighter. Anyway, that was my Eid speech. And this thing that just came through was when you are celebrating Eid, keeping him in mind, your creator in mind, whatever name you want to give it, when you're celebrating Eid with that idea, with that concept, with that focus and love towards that being, you are being grateful. Because even in the worst of situations, even when you are feeling the lowest, you stand up for Eid namaz, you change your clothes, you treat yourself right, you eat good food. In that agony, in that pain, when you are holding his hand, that is unconditional love towards him. And that is the love he is showing you every single day. And it brings in the spirit of gratitude, that even in this, when I can't stand up, even when I'm so emotionally broken and shattered and don't know where to go, I am still going to stand up celebrating you, because you are the one who's given me the strength to stand up and celebrate you. So anyway, it's so too emotional. Eid Mubarak to all of you. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you all soon.